So in this video, we're talking about, can you have a cheat day on keto? We're gonna start off by discussing what cheat days actually do to your progress. Then we'll go into why you actually want a cheat day. And then we'll cover how to rid yourself of those cravings and lose 10% of your body weight every month. I'm Cristy Code Red, author, entrepreneur, retired professional boxer, and I created a nutrition program that enables you to lose 10% of your body weight every month without shakes, pills, diet foods, or exercise. And I've been in this industry for 26 years, so I've seen every single diet come and go. And yeah, I know a lot about keto. So let's just get down and dirty and honest about cheat days. Cheat day? What is that? You know what that tells me when you say cheat day? That means you're spending all day long cheating. What is that? You want to watch me just lose my mind? Tell me I had a cheat day. I will absolutely have a conniption. What is it really doing to you? When you detox from crap carbs and sugar, your body is functioning at optimum level, right? And you're going along and you're losing weight and everything's good. You have energy, you have a clear brain, everything's fine, right? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And then Friday night comes and you go out for pizza and beers and you just, you're just having a great old time, right? Just eating and drinking whatever the heck you want. So you just reintroduced sugar, crap carbs, alcohol, whatever the heck you do for cheating. You might be balancing a bowl of popcorn on your boobs in front of watching Netflix. I don't care. Whatever you're doing, you just reintroduced all those crap carbs and sugar back into your body. So now what happens? Inflammation sets in. For every gram of carb that you eat, you hang on to almost 4 grams of water. So now you're going to swell up. Your brain fog's coming back. Your inflammation's coming back. You got a stomach ache. You got a headache. You're grumpy now with your kids and you're grumpy with your spouse. You feel like absolute garbage. All because you had to have a cheat day or even a cheat meal. And it's bullcrap. You just set yourself back a whole 5 days at least of progress. Now you got to detox all over again to undo all that damage and get that inflammation back off, dump all that extra water you're now hanging on to, and get rid of the brain fog. So you caused this whole mess because you just couldn't say no. So if you're following the keto diet, you are tracking your ketone levels. You're tracking if you're in ketosis and, Code Red Rebels on the Code Red lifestyle, we don't track ketosis and we don't test our ketone levels and we don't worry about all that. We're a very simple yet effective lifestyle. But on the keto lifestyle, that's what they do. So people on keto, listen to me. If you're tracking your ketones and you go out for a cheat meal or a cheat day, you just kicked yourself out of ketosis. And that's like the big deal with keto diet, right? I mean, you guys want to be in ketosis all the time. Oh, you just kicked yourself out and you just set yourself back on the progress that you made getting yourself into ketosis and burning ketones for fuel. So if you're on the keto lifestyle and you're doing that, you're on that path, you just set yourself back. So let's talk about why you actually want a cheat day. I go back and forth about this because I say to myself, well, listen, like if you're truly on the Code Red lifestyle or you're really even on the keto diet, then your cravings go away. And that's true. Your cravings go away. So what is happening? Why are you wanting a cheat day? And the other part of me says, I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're the cleanest person eating the cleanest food. Who doesn't walk by Auntie Annie's in the mall and it smells good to everybody? Come on. Like seriously, I don't know anybody who doesn't think that smells good. Now, of course, there's a difference between just thinking something smells good and actually having a craving. I personally don't really get those strong cravings unless I have gotten off track and eaten something I shouldn't eat, and then that sugar hijacks my brain and sends me into a cycle of cravings. But all that goes away when you get on Code Red. You don't have those cravings. If you are having those cravings, you could be low in sodium. I know, it sounds crazy, but a lack of sodium in your diet actually causes sugar cravings. And of course, when you're sleep deprived, you're going to get cravings. Because why is that? When you are low on sleep, and you're burning the candle at both ends, your body is going to do anything it can to keep you awake. So you're going to start craving caramel macchiatos and cake pops. And you're like, why am I craving that? I never even drink those. Because your body's trying to keep you awake so that you don't cross over the yellow line and hit oncoming traffic. And sugar is the quickest way to get energy. It's going to happen instantly. Of course, you have that crash about 2 to 3 minutes later, but you are going to have that surge of energy. So sleep deprivation is going to cause sugar cravings, and it's going to cause cheat cravings. Lack of hydration is going to cause cravings because your body is not properly functioning. And other sugar is going to cause more sugar cravings. So you're really setting yourself up for such a major failure. Who's having just one piece? Who's having just one piece of, just one Hershey's Kiss off their coworker's desk? Who's having one 4-ounce glass of wine? Nobody! Nobody is. So if you start to introduce the crap carbs and the sugar back in, it's just gonna set you up wanting more and more and more and more. And then you think in your mind, well, screw it. I've already damaged my body. I might as well just go face down in a bowl of popcorn, while I'm binge watching The Crown on Netflix. The bottom line is you've got to get off the crap. And you can't dabble in the sugar. You can't. You can't do this whole, I'm just gonna have one baloney. A recovering drug addict does not keep drugs in his or her cupboard. That's not how it works. You can't just have one. Most of us on the Code Red lifestyle are recovering sugar addicts. And I'll tell you what, as a recovering M&M addict, go ahead and laugh. I used to eat an entire pound of peanut M&Ms every single night before bed. I can't even believe it. I had to go through counseling for it. Seriously. Well, I don't keep peanut M&Ms in my house anymore. I don't. I'm not going to put myself in that position. You've got to get off that craving cycle. And it's going to take 4 to 7 days for you to completely detox. But once you do, you are free and clear. You are home free. And the best thing to do is just not give in to those cravings and not do a cheat day. You're going to set yourself back. You're going to reintroduce that old feeling that all of us hate, the foggy brain, just horrible damage to our body. And you're going to set yourself back in your weight loss progress or whatever progress you're trying to make. Getting lean, losing body fat, whatever you're trying to do, you will set yourself back. There's no good that comes from crap carbs and sugar. Hey, there are some of those people, the outliers, like my mom is one of them. Marley is one of them. She's sitting right here. And she's one of those people that, don't you have like just one? Can't you just have like 1/2 of a Reese's peanut butter cup or something? If you can have just one and it doesn't affect you, it doesn't send you spiraling, more power to you. But pretty much everybody I've ever worked with in the last 26 years, we all struggle with this. And it's just better to not dabble in it at all. Hey, and listen, don't think you're going to be able to get away with this. Everybody pays. You're not going to be able to get away with this at all. And the scale will tell on you. That's why Code Red Rebels, we get on the scale every single morning because the scale is our first line of defense. It's going to tell us whatever we did yesterday, we need to avoid it or repeat it. And that scale, numbers don't lie. But look, there's no program out there that's going to get 10% of your body weight off every month without shakes, pills, diet foods, or exercise. So yeah, we know what we're doing, but you gotta be compliant to it. Join the next 10 Pound Takedown Challenge and dip your toe into the lifestyle to see if it's for you. Of course, we think the proper human diet of real food, water, and sleep is for everybody. But you'll have to figure it out for yourself. So we would love to have you on the next challenge, and I'll see you on the next video.